Hello and welcome back to Trading with CJ. We have another very special video for you guys today. This time I'm heading about 4,500 miles across the pond to the USA, the United States of America, where I've been joined by 4 US investors, and we are each going to be covering one of our favourite stocks to buy right here, right now. Now all of these guys have their own channels as well. Links to their channels are in the description below, so be sure to go ahead and check them out. And please remember that we are not financial advisors, so if you are planning on investing into the stock market, you should always do your own research first. And before we get into it, if you could smash the like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, that is of course greatly appreciated. So let's get into it. So up first, with one of the most solid growth companies in the market, we have Mike the Investor.
What's up, future millionaires? Mike the Investor and CJ, thanks for having me on for this collab, brother. And secondly, I just want to congratulate you again on the 1K subscriber milestone. It is well deserved. You're a very hardworking content creator. And the company I'm going to bring to you investors today is a well-deserved blue chip favorite of mine, is Microsoft, ticker symbol Msft. This is a S&P 500 company. They are also on the Fortune 500 company list. They are also the largest software company in the world, and they are also leading the cloud computing industry as far as market share with 17% for the SaaS, software as a service, for the internet application. So I think this is massive, for Microsoft. They constantly find ways, to grow the company. And Microsoft currently has a $1.62 trillion market cap. So I definitely think this company can be the next $2 trillion company in the stock market. And not only will you see capital appreciation on the stock price for Microsoft, but they are a dividend growth investing company, meaning they have 17 years of consecutive dividend increases every single year under their belt. So when you hold Microsoft, not only are you going to see that increase on your return on investment in the share price, but you're also going to get dividend payments every single year. So it's like you're getting a pay raise just for holding the company Microsoft. Not only that, if you can look at the revenue here, you can see they have been growing their revenue consecutively year over year. Even despite with us being in a pandemic here in 2020, you can see they have still grown their revenue consecutively in a nice amount from 125 to 143 billion. Now the last thing I have for you is how Microsoft has outperformed the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ over the past 5 years consecutively. If you take a look at this graph, us as investors, if we would have put $100 into these 3 different categories, Microsoft, the S&P 500, and NASDAQ, in 5 years for Microsoft, that would have turned into $509.27, S&P 500, $166.45, and the NASDAQ at $296.29. So you can see single-handedly, Microsoft has outperformed the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. So just for example, if you would have put in $10,000 5 years ago into Microsoft, that would have turned into $50,000. And that is also with reinvested dividends every single year. And keep in mind, we already mentioned Microsoft gives us a pay increase every single year. But that is all I got for you. Back to you, CJ.
A solid addition to many investors' portfolios over the years and a great growth stock. Now up next with another growth stock, but one for the future, we have Wagner Saucedo.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Wagner from the Wagner Saucedo channel, and I just wanted to thank CJ for having me on his channel. So the stock that I will be talking about is Virgin Galactic stock, ticker symbol SPCE. Now Virgin Galactic is a very well-known stock in my channel because I've been talking about it ever since I started my YouTube channel. So even though Virgin Galactic has been having some pretty negative catalysts as of lately with their flight delays, with management selling shares, we know for a fact that space tourism and hypersonic travel are going to be the future, mainly because the management team behind Virgin Galactic is a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. And we also have the founder Richard Branson, who has started multiple companies in his time. Not only that, but we have one of the biggest investment firms out there betting heavily on Virgin Galactic, and that's ARK Invest, who currently own over 1 million shares of Virgin Galactic. And they're also betting heavily that their hypersonic high-speed point-to-point travel is going to be a $300 billion market. So even though it might take a little time for all of these technologies to take off, we know for a fact that that's exactly where we're going. Because we have Elon Musk's SpaceX, and we also have Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin also going into the mix and eventually going into the space tourism business. And if you plan on investing into Virgin Galactic for the first time, then be sure to stay invested and have a long-term focus on this company, at least have a 10-year outlook, and to not look at a single headline. So as always, make sure that you guys are doing your own due diligence before investing. Thank you, CJ, for having me on the channel. I really hope that you guys get value from this. Until next time.
Highly speculative, but when it takes off, it could well and truly pay off. Now over to Yun from Finance with Yun with one of her favorite technology stocks.
Hey guys, it's Finance with Yun. Big thanks to CJ for inviting me to come on here. Today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite stocks at the moment and why I think it's one to look out for. The stock is AMD, which is ticker symbol for Advanced Micro Devices Inc., also known as AMD. If you're not familiar with this company, it is a semiconductor manufacturing company that produces central processing units, graphics cards, and other gaming and technology related products. It is currently trading at a price of $96.34 at the time of this recording. Alright, so let's get into why I think they are a good long-term investment. Let's first look at their most recent quarterly earnings announcement. They reported record revenues of $2.8 billion, which is up 56% year over year and up 45% from last quarter. Gross margin remained relatively flat, however, operating income increased 141% year over year, all the way up to $441 million, and net income increased a whopping 225% from last year to $390 million. This displays very rapid sales growth for AMD as well as growth in profitability, which is always a good sign of a healthy company. In terms of competition, AMD's biggest rivals at the moment are Intel and Nvidia. They are all locked in a cold war for who can manufacture the better CPU and the better GPU. Historically, AMD has been the more affordable option. However, Nvidia currently has the leg up for the most powerful GPU. But there are pros and cons to each company. Lastly, I wanted to mention that AMD does have a higher PE ratio compared to its competitors at the moment. However, when we factor in the future growth, AMD is the better value based on financial forecasts. Thank you guys for your time, and check out my channel if you want to see more content like this.
Incredible growth this year, that is for sure. And up next, with one of his favourite stocks that you may not have heard of before, we have Lucas Murphy.
What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today I have to thank you, CJ, for inviting me to your channel to talk about my favorite stock currently, and that is going to be Ag Eagle, ticker symbol UAVS. This is in a very up-and-coming sector, and that is going to be the drone sector. Ag Eagle is going to make a massive impact. What's unique about Ag Eagle is they started out as a drone company that was dealing in the farming industry. They currently have two drones. It's going to be the RX-60 and the RX-48. They do amazing things for the agriculture industry, but this company decided to take it a step further when they hired CEO Michael Droz. He came in and basically saw a vision for package delivery. Now, since this company has taken that vision, there has been a major e-commerce that has made some massive purchases, and the rumors are that it's Amazon. Obviously, it could be some other companies, but there are a lot of ties that connect it to the likes of Amazon. And if you're truly interested in this company, I did a lot of videos on this company and will continue to do a lot of videos on this company. Now, it's my favorite time and I enjoy breaking charts down. So let's swing on over here and actually talk about Ag Eagle UAVS. So today it opened at $2.90. It got as high as $2.91. Its low was $2.82. Current volume is 1.196 million. Market cap is 166.4 million. 52-week high is $5.15. 52-week low is 0.19. 19 cents. Hopefully we never get back there. Average volume is 2.408 million. And today it closed at $2.87, up 2.50%, continuing up in the after hours, closing out the day at $2.88 and finishing out up 0.35%. Now, I am 100% excited about this stock. And once again, CJ, I appreciate you for inviting me onto your channel to talk about my favorite stock. If you guys don't mind swinging on over to the channel, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and now I always say, have a good day.
So another company there that is innovating and trying to move with the times. And speaking of moving with the times, onto my stock pick here in a sector that is growing and expanding rapidly. I've gone for Ttcf, ticker symbol Ttcf. Now I have loved Ttcf since it first came onto the market. It started off as a SPAC stock and it completed its merger around about mid-October. So it's a fairly new company. And basically, if you haven't heard of this before, they are a plant-based food company. So they specialize in lots of different products, vegetables, smoothie bowls, plant-based pizzas, meat alternatives. They currently got around about 38 different products, but heading into 2021, they're aiming to have 62. Now we know that this sector is really exciting. A lot of people are moving towards plant-based food sector, whether that be because they're vegan, vegetarian, whatever, or just want to change their lifestyle choice. People are moving in this sector, so the opportunity for growth here is absolutely huge. At the moment, they're currently around about 148 million in terms of its current opportunity, but they're hoping by 2023 this should be 500 million, which is an amazing growth ratio. It is still really early days for Ttcf. They pretty much spent no money on advertising to date. They've only just launched their website end of October, but they are in 2 massive stores within the US, Walmart and Costco. And if we look here at the last 60 days, look at the amount of different companies they have now got products in. These are some big names on this list. If we just look at some of their financials here, their revenue, their profits have been growing and growing from 2019 to 2020. And if we look at their predictions up until 2026, the growth is exponential, hitting hopefully 1 billion in revenue by 2026. They currently have over 90 million sitting in cash, and as of this date, 640% year-on-year growth, like we said, with no investment in marketing. That is absolutely incredible. And just to very quickly look at their stock price, they've been on a bit of a run as of late, but not too long ago it was at $15 per share, which in my opinion was an absolute steal. But back in about September time, it did hit $28. I think it could easily get there again. This is a company that is expanding and growing and in a sector that is becoming more and more popular. So there we are. We have covered a wide range of stocks today. A massive shout out and thank you to my fellow YouTubers and investors from across the pond for joining in on this video. Links to all of their channels are in the description below, so be sure to go ahead and check them out. They all cover exciting stock picks from the US that you may not have even heard of before. Thank you all for watching, and if you can let us know in the comments below what your favourite stock pick is, let us know down below. If you could smash the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, that is of course greatly appreciated. And until next time.